So last year we still hired a lot of interns. I think, remember, I just looked at this. I think 160 interns that we hired, not as interns, like you were a former intern and we said, we loved you as an intern. We would like you to join here full time. I think it's about 160 people worldwide in this calendar year. So we are definitely still pipelining interns in, and we're definitely still pipelining junior developers in. Having said that, it is, I think, a little less than we did the year before. And the discussion we've had is, if you look at where the AI coding tool sweet spot is today, one sweet spot is like a self-contained like microservice that you can really describe completely in a prompt. They're actually really good at that. The other thing is, I'll call it basic low complexity engineering tasks that don't require a lot of code base knowledge. And those low complexity tasks tend to be what you get junior developers to do. The senior developers probably aren't going to do a better job on it because they'll get bored with it. And if you're a junior developer, I probably can't ask you to do something which requires incredibly deep, like, hey, refactor the cache manager. Probably a bad idea. You don't know the code base well enough to do that. But that's part of your career progression. You've learned algorithms in school. You go through like your junior developer phase where you're learning the code base. You're maybe learning how to operate in a corporate environment with, rules around pushes and pulls and testing. And then you come out the other side and you're like, okay, you can work more independently now. I can give you more complex tasks. We haven't yet seen like a real crash is maybe the wrong word, it's too aggressive. We haven't really seen like a super strong reduction in the number of junior people we are hiring. But I do think industry-wide, that is the most at-risk sector of the tech stack. Like, who is like most likely to see a reduction in demand? I would say it's that junior engineering level right now, because it's the most overlapping with the stuff AI can do right now. So like, I've got a daughter, she's a mechanical engineering not graduate, she's a sophomore, she hasn't graduated yet. But she's asking me, hey, like, I kind of like technology, but I'm kind of bored with it. And mechanical seems more fun. And I'm like, well, do what works for you. In the back of my mind, though, I was thinking, like, if she said, like, I'm really passionate about CS, like, I want to switch into CS, I'm not sure what my advice would have been. I think I probably still would have told her to do it if that's your passion. But like 5 years ago, I would have said, like, man, like, you can't go wrong with CS or double E. Right now, I think it's more nuanced. I wouldn't stay out of it, but like, it's not like a no-brainer choice. I think the industry is definitely being disrupted, is the right word.